Hello, my name is Elena and I'm CEO of Prime Matchmaking company. Working with different clients, sometimes I face unrealistic expectations of them about the ladies in Ukraine. And today we discuss the reality. As you know, our happiness on the one hand depends on our self-esteem and ambitions, and on the other hand, with how well it's connected with the reality. People who have a huge gap between these 2 points are often unsatisfied with their life and results that they have in it. Subscribe us if you do not want to miss other important topics. Comment us, and as it's really important to see your feedback and read it. And like this video if you really liked it. What beautiful Ukrainian ladies think of themselves? Do the characteristics of modern Ukrainian women correspond to that worthy portrait that looms in the modern world? How do modern young Ukrainian ladies see themselves? Positive or negative traits are the most frequent in their self-determination. Female students from Kyiv universities aged 18 to 23 took part in one scientific research. They named the characteristics that were quite similar. The 3 most common characteristics were on the first place: smart, beautiful, kind. Close to these indicators are also the following definitions: feminine, educated, strong, caring. A significant percentage is also the following characteristics: hardworking, economic, honest, polite, gentle, and funny. Quite often also such features as independence, strength, emotionality, courage, and arrogance are also indicated. It's interesting that some of the interviewed girls described cunning, capriciousness, and obstinacy as positive traits. At the same time, strength and independence were determined by a whole spectrum of related traits: self-sufficient, desperate, strong-willed, energetic, purposeful, self-confident, and independent. Among the negative self-determinations are rather ambivalent features: trusting, mercenary, fussy, talkative, authoritarian, showing increased attention to appearance, and able to forget about honor. The frequency of the definitions, honest and faithful, was repeated several times concerning family life. Significantly, despite the recognition of their inclination for sensual experiences and passionate love, the overwhelming majority of girls consider it absolutely unacceptable to have sex on a first date, condemning promiscuity, which is considered a shortage of modern Ukrainian ladies. In general, the questionnaire showed such beautiful traits of young Ukrainian girls and women as an exceptional sense of humor, sincerity, a culture of thought and speech exactness to themselves, and a combination of naivety with wisdom. According to respondents, only betrayal can break a woman's heart. As for the aspects of physical proximity, the results were amusing. Defining sex as a basic life requirement, the source of good mood and health, and most girls put forward very high demands for sexual relations. Unity with men is not much physical as spiritual act of achieving integrity, experiencing life in its entirety. It's noteworthy that the preference of the girl is given to older men, considering a normal age difference of 8 to 10 years or more. They expect from the partner a maturity, responsibility, wisdom, and of course, fidelity. At the same time, the material position of the partner is receding into the background. The mercantile aspect of relations with men is almost always absent. One can agree with those who, among the definitions of Ukrainians, noted as the best because the Ukrainian woman is unique and treasure. Every Ukrainian lady dreams of a man who is able to be a worthy personality, faithful companion, and a vital support. The image of Ukrainian lady in the eyes of foreigners. Foreigners see beautiful Ukrainian ladies completely different than Ukrainian men. Ukrainian men do not really honor Ukrainian women sometimes. Although recently the situation has changed radically. A young generation has grown up. They became oriented to Europe both in terms of economics and in terms of moral attitudes. And the moral values of young Ukrainian men are much higher nowadays. What foreigners value in Ukrainian women usually? Foreigners looking for Ukrainian wife know that the most important quality of Ukrainian women is care. Each of them has a very big heart. The food plays the main role in relationships sometimes. They just feed everyone and thus cope with stress. Apparently, the hunger past effects. Salad and garnish is not food at all. Most of the worries of Ukrainians are related to food. Whether the children ate, how much her husband ate, whether the guests liked the food, and so on. A Ukrainian woman is a constantly nursing mother. Her main concern is to feed everyone. Usually, if people like to eat deliciously, they usually like to talk too. When everyone communicates with everyone, neighbors are friends and meet holidays together. Sincerity is the main Slavic quality of Ukrainian women. Ukrainian woman is very economic. They know how to do something very useful from the thing that you're going to throw away sometimes. Beauty and ability to look after yourself. For a woman, a beautiful appearance is a daily work, and the Ukrainian women cope with this task with honor. Foreigners note that Ukrainian girls are women in the cold frost and in human heat manage to look as they have fallen from the cover of a glossy magazine. To look great, it's not necessary for Ukrainian girl to spend fabulous money on beauty salons and plastic surgery. Nature generously endowed them with natural beauty. Ability to create coziness and comfort in the house. All Slavic women are famous for these talents. So the husband foreigner expects from the Ukrainian woman that she will be happily busy around the house. He will give money for this, even if the woman does not work. The main thing is to coordinate this moment with the future husband, so that the beloved understands what expenses he should expect. Culinary talents. The ability of Ukrainian women to cook up a masterpiece from nothing is another positive quality. In the West, it's not usual to cook breakfasts, lunches and dinners daily, but Ukrainians do it successfully and they love to do it and make happy their foreign husbands with it. Independence. Recently, Ukrainian women have become more free and self-confident, and foreign men appreciate the dedication of our women who, when traveling abroad, try not only to build a family nest, but also to learn the local language and get a job to realize their knowledge and to reach the goals. Compassionate character and ability to compromise. Ukrainian ladies are not stubborn and know how to find common language even with the most complex men. In principle, not only a foreigner but a Ukrainian man, when he marries, in most cases expects that his wife will listen to him and accept him as the master in the house. The desire to patronize a beloved man. Ukrainians are gentle, kind, caring and very wise at everyday life. Foreigners have appreciated this for a long time already. There are families where sons like their fathers go to seek brides in Ukraine, because they see how happy their dads are in their second marriage with Ukrainian women. And now let's move to a few most well-spread myths about Ukrainian ladies. Ukrainian ladies do not eager to have 20 or more age gap with their second half. It may happen sometimes, but it's not their dream, but usually compromise if the lady sees something really precious in this man who is much older than her. Not every Ukrainian woman dreams to be a housewife. Most of the ladies prefer to develop professionally, to work, but so that they would have enough time for the family first and could rely on their man. Ukrainian ladies want to relocate to any country to avoid living in Ukraine, and marriage is the only way to them to do it. Actually, now many ladies of our agency have quite independent and good life. They make money themselves and still have good income, take care of their kids, and sometimes can allow quite expensive rest, vacations, clothes, etc. But every woman at any rate dreams of a man next to her who would become this stone wall for her, with whom she could dive into the happy family life, full love, care and some sort of relaxation finally. So do not hesitate a minute if you decided to look for a Ukrainian wife. It's a really precious choice. Subscribe us and not to forget about important things looking for your Ukrainian wife. Visit our website primematch.com for even more useful information of educational type. Bye for now and talk to you soon, dears.